Today's a pivotal moment in global politics, so let's break down exactly what's happening, fast. It's August 15th, 2025, and US President Donald Trump is landing in Anchorage, Alaska, for a high-stakes summit with Russian President Vladimir Putin. The big headline? This is their first face-to-face since Trump returned to the White House, and the first time these two are meeting as sitting presidents since 2019. The world is watching, and for good reason. On the table, Russia's ongoing war in Ukraine. Overnight, Russian attacks pounded Ukrainian targets, so the pressure is on. The US is pushing hard for a ceasefire, but here's the twist. Ukraine's President Zelenskyy isn't even in the room. That has Kiev, and a big chunk of Europe, seriously worried. Let's pause and ask, why isn't Zelenskyy at the table? Trump calls this meeting a feel-out, a first step to understand what Putin wants in order to end the war. He's framing it as just an initial session, saying he hopes it'll set up a second meeting with Ukraine actually involved. But with so much at stake, allies in Europe are openly saying, Ukraine's future can't be decided without Ukraine. Now what does Putin want? Russia's public demands are a non-starter for Ukraine. Withdrawal from the regions Russia annexed back in 2022, freezing Western arms shipments. And for any broader peace, Ukraine would have to give up those regions entirely, give up on NATO membership, shrink its military, and even make Russian an official language. Unsurprisingly, Zelenskyy says, "We're not giving up land to the occupier." Trump, for his part, says he's open to security guarantees for Ukraine, but not NATO membership. He's also made it clear, no business with Russia until the war is over. That's a line both sides are watching closely. Here's another layer. Putin's showing up with a whole delegation of top ministers and business leaders. The Kremlin wants to present this as two superpowers hashing out not just Ukraine, but global issues, and try to break the isolation Russia's faced since the invasion. There's real anxiety in Europe that Trump, known for his unpredictable style, might make big promises or concessions without Kyiv present. He says there's only a 25% chance this summit leads to a breakthrough, but that the real action will come if there's a second meeting, one where Zelensky's finally at the table. So why does this all matter? Because this Alaska summit isn't just about ending a war, it's about who gets to decide the future of Ukraine, and, by extension, the rules of global power. Stay tuned, whatever happens next, the ripple effects will reach far beyond Anchorage.